Welcome back to the Boiler Room. Before we get into our special guests of today, let's look back on a few of our past guests. Our first episode had the Purdue Stand-Up Comedy Club. Some updates is they're on November 9th, they're going to be having an open mic at the PMU South Tower. We also have workshops every Tuesday at 8 p.m. in Croc 148. Also new is one of our members has started a Wiley Radio podcast on Friday from 4 to 5. Tune in if you want to hear some more. The Botany Club, who was very adamant about you guys joining, has only 3 meetings left in this year. On November 5th, they're going to be having fruit morphology. Vegetables are fake. On the 19th of November, the Microbial World Part 1, a Thanksgiving feast. And December 3rd, How to Propagate, a Christmas special. And finally, the 3D Printing Club will be having a general meeting in Forney Hall 124 at 7 p.m. on November 4th. They also sent us cool videos for you to see. Take it away, Michael. And we're back. We have some special guests today. We have the Purdue Photography Club. Yeah. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about yourself, what your role in the club is.
Hi, so I'm Sebastian. I am a material science engineering major. I don't know if that's really relevant to today, but I'm the vice president of the Photography Club.
My name's Ethan, and I'm the facilities and darkroom manager, so I handle all the sort of film development things, using the studio, using all the different equipment that we have, and I'm your guy to come to for that.
I'm Kevin. I'm studying aviation management and airport operations, and I'm the social media manager. So I do the Instagram, and yeah, that's about it.
Your Discord mod, too.
It's the Discord glamorous career.
The glamorous career of a Discord mod.
Blocking Taylor Swift scam.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
Oh my gosh, we get so many of those on the constant.
I have the keywords just Taylor, just banned.
Gone.
Mention anything about Taylor.
Tickets, gone.
Yeah.
You don't get any of those.
Yeah. So how's life as it? No. Skipping the first. We're forgetting the photography. I want to know about the life of a Discord mod. And is it a step up or step down from a Reddit mod?
Okay,
I can't. I'm not a Reddit mod, so I can't.
You do manage the Reddit.
Yeah, you run a Reddit account.
You
don't
manage
really
it.
do anything on that.
You comment on people's posts.
I open it like once a month, and I just like find one photo on there, and I just go cool photo, and then I keyword search film, and then I just go on there, and I'm like, yeah, no, the club does that. Like, you don't have to like ship it out.
So if you ever interact with Purdue Photography Club, that's your boy.
Yeah.
Fun.
Wait, you guys have a Reddit account?
Yeah.
Okay, we created it because there's all these posts on there that are like, where can I develop film? And everyone's like, oh, like, so sad, nothing at Purdue, you can't develop it here, but like, you can develop
Develop it. No, you can't
develop it.
In previous years, no. I'm sure we'll get into this more later, but it's been a long time since we've been able to develop film here, and this is kind of like the first year that we've been able to do it.
Oh, how long has the club been around?
1934.
Holy
We're one of the oldest clubs on campus, as far as, I mean, probably not the oldest, but we have been in the basement of the PMU since 1934, and we've kind of just have those spaces grandfathered in. We don't have to do anything to keep them or whatnot. They're just kind of dedicated ours. But
they're yours.
We've gone through quite a few name changes over the years, changes in like how things work with digital photography and whatnot. And what originally happened, we think, is that during like the first 2000s or whatnot, when digital first became popular, they sort of neglected the darkroom and film side of things. And so that kind of sat dormant for a long time until this year and last year, we kind of all...
You refer to this as the dark ages of
the dark ages of Purdue photography.
It was a bad time.
But now we've been working pretty hard to get things up and running so people have a resource to develop film, print film, try different things with it, so it's not as expensive.
Yeah. Would it now be the dark ages because you have the dark room?
That is true.
That's a good point.
But now the lights in the darkroom are on sometimes. They were always off before.
They were always off.
Yeah.
So now
so fancy
the Twilight ages.
the Twilight.
I like
Twilight.
I like that too.
We should get a Twilight poster for the darkroom.
Yeah, I feel like we can make a door.
Like Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony.
No, I'm talking about like the thing with the vampires.
Vampires. I watched all the.
You watched all of them, or the?
I've seen them all.
I have never seen any of the.
Okay, so let's not talk about photography. Let's get the review.
I'm just gonna say I'm an Edward man. myself.
Edward Will.
Was that Robert Pattinson? No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He's also Batman.
No, he's amazing.
He's
as
amazing.
Batman.
Yeah. I did
did not
see that
expect
movie.
that.
That movie was really good.
Yeah.
Have you watched The Penguin yet?
I have not.
The
watched-
TV show?
What is it on? Is it on HBO Max?
Yeah, I watched like one of them or like started to, and it's like I'm sure it's good. It's just kind of like one of the slow burn type things. I didn't have time for it.
Slow burn.
I don't know. I haven't gone back to it yet, but I want to try because I really like that.
I didn't realize
It's a bad movie.
All right. What questions do I have? So I was going to ask if you guys had studio space, and you guys do apparently.
Yes. We have the studio itself, which is for like taking pictures and whatnot. We have all sorts of lighting equipment in there, backdrops, things like that.
Plants.
We do have some fake little succulents in there.
And a sink.
And a sink for some reason. Don't ask me why. And then, so basically across in the hall from that, like directly across, is the darkroom, which we can basically do anything related to film. We can develop all kinds of film, black and white, color, slide film, all formats. So 35 millimeter, medium format, large format, if you come talk to us. We have printing of all sorts. So analog printing, which is basically the big projector that projects out on a piece of paper and prints that way. We can do that for black and white. We're starting to do that for color. Still some experimentation there to figure out. But
It's a little fun.
we've also got a really fancy film developing machine that previous administration bought using a grant and then kind of never used. So we set that up this year. That's been like our main thing that we've got going this year because it just makes everything so much faster, so much quicker.
Yeah.
It's a pretty great space, honestly. Like there are not many people who have those film developing machines left anymore because, I mean, they're technology from the 80s and they all break down after a while. But I think they got ours from like some servicing place in Florida. And
Yeah, we're genuinely competing now with like national labs.
Yeah,
in terms of
Oh, wow.
equipment and
for like,
capability.
it's a pretty stocked space, honestly.
Can anyone come and use the
Oh,
studio?
absolutely.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Well, you have to pay $20.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. $20 a semester gets you access to everything. Anything you want with the studio equipment and also unlimited film development. We don't cover the film, but we have all the chemicals, all the machinery. So you develop 3 rolls of film and you're already making at least $1.50 in savings.
Yeah, to be clear,
This is the cheapest it ever gets.
The membership dues are $5, and then if you want studio and darkroom, like equipment, cameras, that sort of deal.
You add on
It's
another
extra
15.
just in case
Yeah.
you want to use that. You should want to come to meetings and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. So can you tell us a little bit more about your studio space? You mentioned you can do any type of film pretty much there, but I don't really know anything about film or photos.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a bit about that?
So basically the process for developing film for us, since most of it is automated by our machine, is the only sort of hands-on part that you really do is you load the film. So for that, you need to turn all the lights off, make sure the door is blocked by like a sheet that we have, make sure there's no light leaking in. You load it onto these spools that then goes into like a little tank. You put that tank in the machine. You basically press start, make sure all the chemicals are filled up for the proper amounts and whatnot. It'll run through all the cycles. It'll do rinse cycles. It'll put chemicals in, take chemicals out, save chemicals, or throw them away if you don't want them. And then when it's done, spits out basically develop a roll of film. From there, we have it to hang in our dryer for like 30-ish minutes usually. And then once it's good and dry, you can scan it. So there's a few different ways that people do scanning. We find ourselves mostly doing DSLR or digital scanning, which is kind of hypocritical a little bit, where you take a digital camera like that and then you take a picture of the film. So whether you're relying on digital anyways in the first place, but it's kind of like the best way to get the sort of all quality and whatnot. But there's a couple different ways that we can offer if someone wants, but that's just a way that's most convenient and easy for us to do, and it's usually the best. So once they're all scanned and whatnot, if it's color film, you have to go in there and do some editing with the pictures, get them, because if it's negative color film, what'll happen is you'll develop it and it'll come out as a negative, so it's like reverse colors of all the images.
Oh, like inverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you scan it, you edit it to get rid of that inversion, color correct it, balance it, whatnot, have it good. And then you can cut up your film in little strips, archive it away, and then you're ready to do more.
It's a different process for black and white.
Yeah.
It's in some ways more complicated, some ways easier. The actual chemical process is more complicated. We don't put it into the machine just because black and white is a bit like funny in that different films need different recipes. But basically, put it into a little metal tank, pour in the right amount of chemical A, mix for like 8 to 10 minutes depending on what you want, dump it out, next chemical, rinse and repeat for like 3 times. Then when you dry it and then you invert it again. But for black and white, inverting is like so unbelievably easy because it's just
there's no like color cast or anything to get rid of.
We don't have to get
straight
colors
black and
right.
white.
Yeah.
Flips around really easy. Another reason why we do black and white by hand is because it is not very temperature sensitive like color film is. Color film, you need to have it pretty much, it's about a 0.2 degree plus or minus for your the temperature you're developing at. So it's pretty picky. But for black and white, it kind of doesn't matter.
And our machine maintains temperature within.
Yeah, the machine maintains temperature. It's pretty precise.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
I know. I love that machine so much.
I know.
The moment that
we always say
dies,
that.
I
We always
put
say
the club down.
either if it dies, we're just gonna cry and never come back to the club.
Yeah.
Or when we
In which
graduate,
case, there will be positions open. Reach out.
When we graduate, we're gonna take it with us because technically it's not.
Don't tell them that.
it's not on many books anywhere, so you know.
Stop it, bro.
No,
That was between us.
but yeah, it's a fun little thing.
So, you brought friends?
Yes, we brought friends. We all have
Yeah.
friends here.
So, why don't you tell us about your friends?
So I'll start with this one. This is my Minolta XK. It's a pretty
I've been
impractical camera.
I've been looking at it. It looks cool.
It looks cool. That's like the coolest part is that it looks cool. But no, I like it a lot. I've used a lot of other different cameras, and I've always come back to this one as my favorite. It's 35 millimeter, so it's economical compared to other stuff that a lot of people shoot, but it's pretty much like
what is 35 millimeter mean?
it's like that big, like that that wide, and then it's like a picture of that.
Yeah, it's like the size. Of the
Oh, the size of the
Yes.
picture.
If you're familiar with like digital sensor sizes and digital photography, the 35 millimeter is what full frame is based off of.
Oh,
so your
okay.
standard full frame camera will have the exact same sensor size as this, but you can get something up to like 4 times, well, more than 4 times larger, but medium format is 4 times larger. It's like 4 sensors stacked together, unless you're doing like weird ratios and stuff. And then you can actually get something that is like 5 inches by 7 inches, which is like insane in terms of resolution. It just absolutely demolishes pretty much anything you can get today, even for a digital camera.
Yeah,
but
because
very expensive.
The thing with digital cameras compared to film is it's easier to make film bigger to capture more information because you're literally just like making a bigger sheet of film. But for digital cameras, it's hard to make sensors that big that could compete. So technically, I mean, if you shoot an 8x10 sheet of film, you're out resolving pretty much most digital capabilities today.
That's the equivalent of having a like A4 size, like sheet of paper sized camera sensor.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
is
wow.
kind of
So it's like
and would be
kind of nutty.
you can get those, right? But they're like what, like $20,000? No, more than that.
Yeah, we looked into it one time.
Yeah.
Not something the club could buy. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. So let's say so on a for a reference for everyone, like how big would you say like a phone camera is?
That's I think those are like so the way like smaller sensors are measured is the diameter. So just how like if a laptop is a 13-inch screen, that's a 13-inch diagonal. I believe most smartphones are 1/1.7 of an inch in diameter.
So they're tiny.
They're about like this small.
What do you say the average megapixels is for a camera sensor?
For a phone camera or like a
phone camera.
well, nowadays you're hitting like 48 because people are crazy.
Well,
but,
okay.
like,
Let's say like
effectively you're getting like 12 to 24 megapixels in actual like detail.
so
There's a lot of funny
35
physics with
millimeter.
small
You're generally doing as good or better with a lot of phone cameras, unless it's like a brand new fancy one.
Yeah.
But the thing you're getting obviously with that dedicated camera is you're getting swappable lenses and whatnot. So you have way more control over things in general. There's a lot of other like cool things about like having an actual dedicated camera as compared to a phone camera. But I mean, you could still use a phone camera just fine.
And then once you move up to something like this, which would be a high resolution digital camera,
You
just
also
blow
look way
everything
cooler.
out of the water.
Yeah,
in terms
exactly.
of
Yeah.
quality.
You look like a photographer.
Yeah.
Now look at this camera. Doesn't it just?
No, I think it looks terrible, honestly.
It looks way. I think the
Should
silver
be
looks
ashamed
way
to have.
Yeah, why would you
Yeah.
why would you bring an
way better.
Olympus camera to the table? Like who would possibly do that?
way better though.
Yeah.
It does. No.
Why
but
don't you
I
tell
hate
us
this
about
camera
this
so much.
camera?
This one is, I don't know, I guess a higher end 35 millimeter film camera. It's Olympus OM2, if that means anything to anyone. The foam that keeps light from getting in there, because film light sensitive, has kind of degraded over time, because this is like a very old camera.
Yeah, they all degrade over time. Pretty much
Yeah.
any camera past 20 years old will do that.
Luckily, it's really cheap and easy to replace the seals. But like it's
That's so much
easy.
work,
You have to do it. But all it takes is for you to not be like really unbelievably lazy.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Okay, well, see, here's the deal. It's like every time I put film in there, it takes 5 seconds. I just grab my electrical tape and done.
But then you never have to do that.
Yeah. No, Kevin, I don't think.
Oh my god. Electrical tape's expensive in this economy, don't you know? It was $3 at Target.
Wait. Also, we don't even know if you need electrical tape. Do you? Have you ever had light leaks on that camera, or have you
No.
just played it safe?
No, I just play it safe.
So there's a decent chance you're doing that for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Well,
is.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But that is
It's broke.
It is broke.
It is broke.
And he's
I mean,
trying
okay.
to. He is trying to fix it. It might not be broke, but he's trying to fix it.
I'm like, oh, yeah, I could repair this, but I'm like, I really want to go take a picture. So then I'm like, all right, well, I'll just throw you.
How many film cameras do you own?
Okay, that's.
Can you not hypothetically use a different one?
I mean, I could, but
There you
like,
go.
Not mention the word.
it is.
Yeah, it is kind of baby girl as far as your cameras go.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, now I got the.
No, you don't even understand. We all have like nicknames for what our cameras are. This is my alt wife. This is my alt wife.
Your alt wife, and then this is.
I don't have a
Kevin doesn't have a name for it. He has a girlfriend, so he can't.
Yeah, he's a bit too normal. See, I have a girlfriend, and I still have like
got
I still call my
tomato.
cameras baby girl if I feel like they are.
Yeah, I mean,
Tomato is called.
Is that-
It's called a
I mean,
tomato.
but it's
Oh
called
no, this is
tomato,
a piece of
but it's
crap.
like a funny
We're gonna
thing,
get to
too,
that.
'cause you're like, oh, I gotta grab the tomato, and people are like, why are you grabbing a tomato? And I'm like,
One
oh,
day-
it's a camera, trust me.
One day at the club, can you just pull out like a fully like ripe tomato? Just take a bite out of it after saying that, instead of like pulling out your camera. Nice.
Just
No.
you.
Thank you.
I don't want to see that.
Oh,
I want to see that. Please show
you
me.
could make one of those old cameras.
I want to see you eat a tomato, Kevin.
All right. Tell us about the piece of shit camera.
Okay. I have very particular taste about cameras, so I have already found out what cameras are baby girl for me. But those tend to be kind of overkill. So for the purposes of today, because a lot of time people are like, oh, film cameras are really expensive, because if you look on like eBay or like any store, read any like article recommendation, it's going to be like, yeah, you need like to set $150 aside for a Canon AE1, which is way too much for that camera. Just want to point that out. But for $20, you could get one of these, which takes like perfectly acceptable photos. And I mostly grabbed it because I forgot to pack a camera today, and this just happened to be on hand. But I still feel like it's appropriate, because if you go down to Robert's Camera in Indianapolis, like last Monday, maybe, please, or expired film. What was that? Anyway, if you just go to like a Robert's Camera or whatever, they'll usually have junk bins, and you can get like fairly cheap cameras. This one actually still happens to be like a nicer model as far as cheap cameras go, but like I just had to unscrew a thing, and then like all the tension popped out, and now it works again. And that was
Oh,
$20. And that's a perfectly working camera.
Getting more expensive cameras tends to be
Kind of dumb.
basically like you're buying nicer fidget cubes. There's lots of little bells and whistles on it that feel nice to play with. It feels nice in the hand. But at the end of the day, they're pretty much all going to take the exact same picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
and half of the time it's just like, someone actually shot a full film.
the best camera to get is the one that you already have, to be honest.
Exactly.
A lot of people. So it's like, if you dig in your grandpa's attic and you find something, it probably,
And if you don't have a camera, then $20 is like,
Yeah.
that's lunch one day.
you don't have to go out and spend a whole
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us about the big boy?
The big boy.
Does that one
The
have a,
history of the big boy is kind of funny. This
does-
particular one.
does it have a nickname?
Not yet. but
That one
Big
I
Boy
think
is
I'm allowed
pretty
to.
good. Nope. Anyway,
It's been around.
it's been around. So basically, he bought this one first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had it for a total of.
Of like maybe 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I hate it.
Yeah. And I had another digital before this one that was way too fancy for what I needed. So I got rid of it. And then I was like, oh, I still need another digital camera. And he's like, well, I hate this one. And I was like,
Yeah.
And
you picked
kind of love it.
Yeah.
It's huge. I like bigger cameras. I don't know why, but maybe it's an ego thing. Anyways, this one's been around the block a little bit. Normally what you have between digital cameras is you have mirrorless and you have DSLR, which is like your standard. It's got a hold on a sec. It's got a mirror in there. Maybe you could see it. I don't know.
I can see it.
Yeah. And that mirror basically is like how you look through the lens itself. As it mirror directs light up into here into the little viewfinder back here. It means that you don't see exactly what the sensor is seeing, but it means you're seeing what the lens is seeing. With mirrorless cameras, it's just like a direct video feed from the sensor to the viewfinder, which is like a digital viewfinder. So it means you're seeing exactly what you're getting, like exactly.
But you're also looking through a screen.
Yeah, you're
if you don't have thousands and thousands of dollars, it's probably like a 10-year-old screen. That's very small.
Mirrorless cameras are more expensive.
Yeah,
by a good amount.
And you notice it because like any like decent DSLR is gonna have the same, like it's gonna have the same experience to look through. But an old mirrorless camera is like worse than looking at a crappy CRT sometimes.
Yeah. Anyways, it's got a little pop-up flash. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's autofocus, you know.
We were speaking of flash, we were talking about the flash camera that you guys have before we started, but I think it's funny enough that you guys to tell it again.
So this flash is made by Minolta, same people who made this camera, a little bit later than they made this camera. They're not like a crazy high-end brand or anything. They're like kind of a fairly like pro amateur kind of level things. So
but they're good and reliable.
But they're reliable for the most part, unless
you buy like half of their cameras.
But
they're not reliable.
Yeah. They made a flash, just like one of the random flashes. It's like we looked up the technical specs of it. It's not supposed to be anything too crazy, but I don't know if the one that I have is like bad, if a capacitor went bad or anything like that, because it like actually physically blinds you for like a good 30 seconds.
I'm fairly certain Robert Oppenheimer like designed it himself.
Like it's looking into the nuke going off. You're looking into the gadget as it detonates. It's bad.
It's like what I imagine like a flashbang feels like.
Just right into your eyeballs.
I can't confirm.
Like
I got stuck in the collateral of Sebastian.
Yeah. So if you hold it like a foot away from your face, and then you just look right into it, because we are like really smart. We are we're college students. We're thinking right now. Yeah. So you just take the thing and it's like looking down the barrel of a gun, and then you just this is gonna, there you go.
Yeah.
But nothing.
Yeah, no, I just saw the picture.
Oh, the picture's probably gonna be great. Yeah. So yeah, you hold it like a foot away from your face and you set off the flash, and then what you see is a flash of white. It starts off at the center and then it like expands towards the like corner of your vision.
Approaches.
But the thing is, this is over in like a fraction of a second, but your eye is so slow to like recognize what the hell just went on that you can see the wave of white go out and then a wave of black, and then you just don't see anything for 30 seconds.
Experience, I think. It makes you see things.
It's an initiation.
Over here, and I like screamed. What was that?
For our listeners out there, I'm about as white as a piece of paper. So just like imagine all of that being reflected into poor Kevin's eyeballs.
Oh no!
No, I was like, I could like see like the corner of the flash, like just like the corner of it, and I was like, oh my god! I was like, what was that? And then I just saw Sebastian just like. I can't see anything.
It's just a lot of chaos. Kevin screaming, "What was that?" Me screaming, "I'm blind! I can't see! I'm blind! Help!"
We were doing long exposures with it, because what I would do is I'd hold it behind my hand, flash it, and then someone would take a picture, and you could like see the bones and the veins in my hand.
God.
That's how bright it was. Oh, like it was gross.
Should we tell them about the $1 flash I sold you?
Oh yeah, the $1. Oh,
yeah.
Forget about that. So it was just like this little tiny.
When you smack?
No.
So I had a random flash.
It was like some random flash, little plasky thing, kind of cheap, probably in the 80s and 90s. And,
I sold it to him for $1.
Sold to me for $1. It was corroded all the way through. I cleaned it up. I got it working enough. You would kind of smack it. It would go
working
off.
Too much, I'd argue.
Working too much. And I was holding it. I was like putting the batteries back in.
Oh.
That thing shocked me so hard that like my entire arm seized up and I like couldn't let go of it for like a good second.
Oh no!
And then eventually it like tossed under the ground and that thing went immediately into the garbage.
So fun fact about old flashes, the capacitors inside of them, the old flashes get bought up by people making tasers because the capacitors inside of them are good enough to like stop.
I can do that with disposable.
And that happened.
Too.
Yeah, and that's what Ethan got introduced to firsthand. Was the taser capabilities of a flash.
That was a feeling I never felt before.
Yeah.
Complete loss of control of your arm.
I didn't refund him.
No, that was $1 I never got back.
Give him back his $1.
No, that is the sweetest dollar I've ever earned in my life. I'm gonna frame it.
We're gonna frame it.
The shock dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, when I was messing around with the tomato, I had that.
Sorry to our viewers. We're having light difficulties with the light that's right there.
We're planning a rave.
Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna say disco.
Disco, rave.
Ethan's more topical.
You know my grandpa owned the disco bar. I think I've told you guys.
No, I've not known about
I've heard about this.
He owned a disco bar named Sneaky Peaks. His name was Pete.
I love that TV show.
It was cave themed.
What?
What?
It was cave themed.
How do
a
you-
rainforest cafe.
It's still there. Okay, I don't know if it was cave themed at the time.
I think it like maybe was. I think it was. It's still there. It's called something else now. I forgot. It's like Wausau Mine Company or something. Weird tangent.
Yes. So, what got you guys into photography? Because you guys are very passionate about.
Maybe we'll start at that.
Yeah, we'll start.
That's probably the longest story.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually kind of just a dull story. I don't know. Like my dad had a DSLR and I'd play around with it every once in a while. Like this was a camera he hadn't touched in years because obviously digital like phone technology was so great that you'd have to be a real idiot to dedicate your whole life to dying like art and to like an industry that is just not going to exist in 20 years. So here I am, and it's half my resume. But yeah, no, basically I just picked up my dad's camera and I enjoyed it a little bit, and then I was given a camera for free, and then I enjoyed it a lot, and then that camera was garbage, so then I got a nicer camera, and then for Christmas I was gifted a film camera, and then it broke fairly quickly, and I am a cheap bastard. So what I did was I popped open every YouTube video I could find on the camera, and then I like learned how to fix it. And then my digital camera got run over by a car while it was in my backpack, and it was on the curb. That car just hopped the curb entirely, so not really my fault. But then I had
fix
to
it?
No, oh, you do not fix what like a Mercedes does to a camera. That's gone. That's gone.
That's gone. That's USUV gone.
That sent me down a very dangerous rabbit hole of Facebook Marketplace where I was looking for cheap replacement equipment. So here I am, 60 cameras later, 70 lenses. It's in my defense, they're all cheap, but like
You know, 60.
No, he sells them off.
I was like, how many do you have right now?
right now, but cameras and lenses total, I think somewhere between 20 and 30.
You'd have to look at a spreadsheet to know.
You have a spreadsheet?
The spreadsheet is out of date by like 20 cameras, but hold on.
Wait,
hold
that's
on.
awesome. Is it color coded?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
No, you need to understand. I do not fuck around when it comes to two things: cameras and spreadsheets. I am hardcore about my spreadsheets.
I used to have a spreadsheet for the
So,
washing machines and wine.
This, I guess I can show for the camera. So this is every camera I have owned, color coded opinions on it, like some notes on it, how much I made off of it, and then for lenses we've got pretty much the same thing. And I think on lenses I'm on row 60, but it's like several months out of date. On cameras I'm on row, I cannot see that small, 63, and I've got like I think in the last couple months I've gotten like 10 more of each.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but hey, we're gonna go down the line, and I'm not the only person who's like this.
Okay.
So
we all
Oh yeah, no, that's all right.
my intro to photography is kind of a slower one. I was always interested in like old stuff when I was little. I still am. Ask me about my 50 typewriters. Anyways,
Are you sensing a theme yet?
Maybe.
We're hoarders. We're hoarders.
Anyway, I don't know what Ethan is. So you like repair him at least, but like
yeah,
Oh, this man can rebuild a typewriter from scratch. It's great.
you hand me a typewriter, I know how to fix it. Pretty
Nice.
much. So I'm your guy. Anyways, I was always interested in older stuff. So we'd stop at antique stores or something like that because my parents always kind of would buy like older furniture and whatnot. So I was interested in like little cameras and whatnot they had there. I think one time I was like, oh, it'd be cool to use one of these cameras. And I kind of looked into it. I was like, oh, I don't really have any cameras that you can use. So then I bought like some 1942 rangefinder, like really old little box thing camera, ran a roll through that. And then it just kind of spiraled out of control from there. It's contrary to like what most people do. I started on film instead of starting on digital just because like couldn't afford a digital camera. But film cameras are usually tend to be a lot cheaper. So their entry price is lower,
$20.
but they're obviously you buy film and whatnot. It gets more
And you
expensive.
need the dark
film
room.
is like
Yeah, you need a dark room. You need to send it off to get developed and whatever. But I don't know. That's kind of how I got into it. It was just a kind of interesting, like, oh, what if this worked? And then, ta-da.
Slight tangent. He was speaking about rangefinders. Remind me, whatever happened to the Super Beauty?
I gave that to Alan.
Oh, okay, so it's gone to the.
No, it's in Sydney Ether.
Shout out to Alan, by the way.
Shout out to Alan. Real big one there. Alan was he was supposed to be on the exec board this year, but he had like some internship thing. And
Bro
he's
got
like,
a
"No, I
co-op,
gotta go."
and he just did show up for the entire school year.
but we appreciate Alan.
But no, we still love Alan, and you'll probably
Forever
never
in
see
our
him.
hearts.
Yeah.
We'll see him in the next one.
In the arms of the angel.
All right. And Kevin, how'd you get into photography?
I kind of like dabbled in it. Like I did it at like camp a couple times. My siblings kind of gate kept it from me, which is rude. Yeah.
Yeah, your sister sucks.
Emma.
Yeah, Emma. Which
No,
one
I'm
do I
just
look
kidding.
at?
Now I flex on her.
Emma.
With all the cameras. But
Give your stuff to Kevin.
yeah, exactly. No, I'm getting her into photography. But anyways, then I got here and I was like, man, I really want to get a film camera. So I bought this film camera called a Konica Tomato.
I wish you brought it. It's so cute.
It's so quirky.
It's
It's
so
like it's a little point and shoot, so it's like no lens, no adjustment, nothing.
Kind of like a disposable camera,
Yeah.
but you
Oh,
can
yeah.
reload it with film.
I had one of those cameras when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
it was a Winnie the Pooh camera, and it only worked one
That
out
is
of 20
drippy.
times.
No,
That
is
is desirable. I'll tell you.
Yeah. This one is bright red. It is bright red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very distinctive. It's
a tomato.
And I just love the way it looks. So I got one. For whatever reason, they're like kind of expensive.
Well, because they look so.
Yeah, they're so cool.
Yeah,
They'll be
looking-
like I've seen them sold for like $100.
Photography is a hobby of vanity. Okay.
Yes.
It's,
Yes.
But
It's mostly about showing off rather than actually taking pictures. But
Well, okay, unless you're like an actual like art photographer or something.
yeah.
You have talent.
In which case, nice.
Nice.
But anyways, I bought this thing for like $20-$30 because it the flash didn't work. And I tore the thing apart. I couldn't figure it out. I was like testing it. And so I brought it down to like electronics and Bechtel, and we were going through this thing. And we were like, man, there's a fuse. All right, it's not the ball, whatever. And then we're like, all right, let's just see. Let's like try and charge this thing again and see what it does. And it just started working. I didn't do anything to it.
This happens-
That is the story of
just
most
worked.
camera repairs.
It
You
just
take it
started
apart, put it back together, and it works. Don't know why.
I had no idea why.
Or poke it a little bit.
Yeah,
and
you
like
poke
you'll
it.
hear a ting, and that either means that is going straight to the garbage.
Yep.
Or congratulations, you fixed your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about 50-50.
Yeah. And so then I was like, okay, well, I should probably show up to like photography club. They probably, do photo stuff. So I went to like,
Last like
I went to like 2 or 3 meetings. And then they were like, I was sitting with these guys and they were like, oh, you should be on the exec board. And I was like, what am I going to do? They're like, oh, well, no one's applying for social media manager. Like, you should go for social media manager.
We like this vibe. What can
And
I
I was
say?
just like, okay, I guess like if no one's going to run for it, then sure.
Landslide victory.
Yeah, we kind of
I did get some competition though.
A dictatorial, a dictatorial.
It was a coup.
it was a coup d'etat. Yeah,
Coup d'etat.
we
We
kind of
actually-
planned out everything.
No, we called it that, and we had like planned out. So this is a bit of a how we make the sausage back in photography club. But all the roles that like were assigned, you didn't vote for that. We talked about, we decided all of this, and then we ran for it. We steamrolled the election. We lobbied for like weeks. By the way, it's crazy. Like discreetly, we like made sure to like
$100,000 on lobbying.
yeah. advertisements, like radio show
There's that one
placements.
girl I forgot to pay it off. I'm screwed.
Well, what's she gonna do about it?
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Lots of bribes. No, but like, okay, we did win the election fair and square, and the only reason we rigged the election, the only reason we created our own like little political party and assigned all like these roles internally was just because we were very passionate about the club, and we found a group of people who all cared way too much about it, and we're spending way too much time in a dark room that like we rebuilt the dark room ourselves, even though we didn't actually have any official role in the club. We were the only people maintaining that, and at that point we figured the best way to maintain it is if we make sure we have an iron grip on
It was really the dark room that pulled everything.
no, it was
together.
because we first were trying to figure out who's going to be darkroom
Let's
manager.
get darker manager and like, well,
You know,
we need
if-
someone to control like where we spend the money.
Treasurer.
We need a treasurer, but then like you also want to have a role, so we can make you
Yeah.
this and that.
we couldn't get president because like there's like some rules about like who qualifies. None of us qualified, so I'm vice president.
You have to be you have to be in the you have to be an exec for a year or something like that.
Okay.
beforehand.
My president's
It's not like we have like bad things on our record that barred us from being the president.
I think maybe
you've got strikes against you.
the petty theft and the arson charges aren't helping.
No,
Yeah, no.
I mean they never found the bodies. I don't think it really matters. It's okay.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah. So it's obvious you guys love cameras. Do you guys have like specific things that you guys like to take photos of with your cameras?
I don't think any of us are really that picky.
We're all
more
generalists.
Experience. That's a weird way to say it, but like we like going out somewhere and doing shooting. It doesn't really matter the subjects, whether it's portrait, street, even like things like, I don't know, flowers and whatnot, or landscapes. It's just as long as we're like out with a group together, looking somewhere.
None of us are really pretentious about like photography styles. This is an art that has been like perfected over the last like century and a bit. We're not going to pretend that we are like the God's gift to photography. We're really just here because it's a great way to like spend. It's just a great hobby. It takes you outside. That was like a big thing for me, is either video games or cameras, and only one of those actually has me explore the world around me. And it's been like a great way of making friends, and that's kind of what we've been trying to impart through the club. We like do less how to take a certain type of picture and more, let's go to this neat part of campus. And if you want to figure out how to take pictures there, there's going to be like people around you who are experienced and are more than happy to show you. But yeah, it's not about like, I don't think we're trying to win any art prizes.
No,
we just like going out and exploring and tinkering, and it's one of like the greatest ways to do that.
And for me, like, I have a digital camera, but I like film better just because it's, I don't know, it's so much fun to like go back and develop it yourself. And
you'll notice that all three of us do film. That's not always the case. There's people in the club who only do digital.
Oh yeah, just to clarify, there's been a lot of film talk around here, but that's just because it's like a digital camera. You point at it and it's like, yeah, that thing is incredibly capable. You will take an amazing picture. Then that's the end of the discussion. But like I take a lot of digital photos. Like probably like one of the two like most like digital oriented people in the exec board. So like if you're only into digital photography and you don't care like about this, what is, let's be honest, garbage, then like still show up, because we're mostly just about finding places to go take pictures rather than like being gear oriented or medium oriented.
Yeah.
However, the darkroom is a really good deal.
So if you ever want to get into film, today is the day.
Insane deal.
$20 a semester.
That's how much
film,
you're paying
any kind
to
of
get
film.
like one roll of film developed.
Yeah,
normally.
we do
Developed, scanned,
$25
shipped. That's about
Yeah.
25 bucks. So just say it.
And
Do
we
you
do the
guys-
same day turnaround.
Oh wow. Do you guys do like take pictures of events around campus?
We do sometimes. We were looking to do more collaborations with clubs, which we really want to do, because that's like a fun thing to always have to be able to shoot stuff with.
But like organizing other groups is kind of tough.
One thing we do is part of the thing of being a member of the club. It means you get access to one of the channels on our Discord that basically we have people feed in jobs that they might want to give to a photographer. So something like shooting an event or whatever. And we basically give that out to the club members, be like, hey, it's going to happen this time, contact this person. So it's basically like a way to find jobs and whatnot.
It's like a contracting mechanism.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Do events and whatnot.
But honestly,
You say technically the club is going.
No.
A lot of people are like, I want a photography club. It's just a member of the club.
Yeah.
and also photography club does a lot of like unofficial things, because one of the main things that happens is like once you start showing up enough, you find your clique, you find your group of people, and then within those groups, a lot of people organize trips or like go into specific events.
I mean, usually we do a Chicago trip too.
So yeah, sometimes we do like trips out of town, but we've seen a lot of like different groups, especially because like if only one person has a car, we've seen like groups be like, hey, let's go drive out of town for half an hour to take pictures of the Aurora Borealis that happened recently. I saw a lot of people talking in the Discord about that, and that was not like something that we organized officially, but that was like unofficial like adventure that would have only happened if you had actually shown up to photography club and met these like-minded people. The dunes are quite popular. We've had a couple of groups go there, or Chicago, Indianapolis. And like usually people are fairly communicative about what they're planning on doing.
Yeah,
but that's not.
It's a little easier to organize.
There's a lot of
receipts for
paperwork.
gases.
Yeah,
Yeah. Lots of reimbursements, checks.
yeah. None of us have cars, and so it really makes.
Kevin's got it.
Well, okay, sorry.
You just have to retighten the back wheel every once in a
Okay,
while.
listen.
Or
It'll be
you
fixed
die.
eventually. It'll be fixed eventually. Okay, it's fine.
Eventually.
It's good enough.
Eventually.
It's good enough.
Until then, I am not getting in a 2-hour car ride on the
I think
highway.
Okay,
eventually
yeah, I
it's
wouldn't
gonna
either,
come
but-
when you're like halfway down the interstate, and then the back left of your car just drops down the road and there's sparks.
Yeah, I like to imagine Kevin's just
That's
gonna be
eventually.
relaxing, and he'll be like looking out, and he'll be like, "Oh, that's interesting. There's a wheel like spinning past."
The Civic's a hardy vehicle. Okay?
The Civic is a hardy vehicle when it has wheels.
Yeah,
It needs wheels. It needs wheels on it.
For now.
Sometimes, most of the cars they have.
You know,
It's just got a racing tire.
We haven't gotten to the
It's just
flying
got a
car
racing tire.
scenario yet, so.
Dude, we didn't even like address the state of your back tire. We're just talking about
That's
the fact
a
that the
racing tire.
no, I know,
That's
but
a racing
Kevin, I'd be all right with that if we weren't worried about the fact that the wheel would actually just fall off, nuts, bolts
any
off,
moment.
and then the wheel like goes off to the like takes
Like flipping a coin and saying, "Do I want to be in an accident today?" Yes, no.
one day the wheel will be like, oh wait, that's my exit, and then it'll go down an exit ramp, and you're
When
gonna
it
keep going to
happens,
the highway.
can you like try and predict it so we can make a photography club event about it?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Oh no, we
photograph
could,
you.
we could
like
we can have a
upside
forensics
down,
meeting.
I can just
you go
loosen
off
the
the interstate and whatnot.
Tightening them.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
One of our events could be forensic photography. There
It's,
you go. We
it's-
could take pictures of the accident when you're done.
It's lefty. It's lefty. Right. It's lefty tighty. Right.
That's what I remember. Look, you can trust me. I'm an engineer. Yeah.
Speaking of events, do you guys have any upcoming events that you guys do besides this forensic event?
No.
No, not currently.
Not
So
currently.
winter's pretty brutal for a outdoors oriented
Yeah.
club, especially one where the whole point of like the club existing is capturing light. So fun fact: in the winters, after about 6:30, there is no light to capture, which is kind of hard when you want to take a picture. So right now we're mostly going to be doing a couple of socials. We're going to just be continuing to use the club as a great place for all the friend groups that have already formed to just meet up, hang out with us. We're going to do a lot more film development. So if you're taking pictures on your own time, but next semester, hopefully things are going to get pretty spicy pretty quickly. We've actually had some like really great success with some of our meetings. But if we're mostly focusing on going outdoors and taking pictures, not everybody has a tripod. Not everybody has a camera good enough to take pictures at night. And this isn't like the most exciting place to photograph at night. So
Campus gets.
yeah. So it's more like
If
if you want to chill out and talk about like literally anything, not necessarily just photography, please pull up. Anybody's invited. You don't need a camera. But I wouldn't get too hyped.
workshop type things. Every
Yeah.
once in a while, like showing you how to do specific things, or specific styles of photography, just so you have like the knowledge to go out and practice it and do it.
Like mini lectures.
Yeah.
Editing, that kind of stuff.
I mean, I guess we do have a Halloween social coming up. On
Yeah, that was-
Thursday.
I like
That's-
mention- yeah,
it's
we'll-
kind of an event that we're doing. It's, if
We're
you're
doing socials, but nothing like very like photography.
pay your dues and whatnot. You get pizza. And
Yeah.
snacks.
It's pretty nice actually.
We'll have a
$5. That's all we ask.
All some of the studio equipment up to do like portraits with costumes and whatnot. So,
What are you guys going as for Halloween?
Kevin, do you know?
I've got nothing.
You got nothing?
I've got nothing.
Am I the only one?
I'm going as tired because I have a lab at 10:30 and then 2 power hours and then another class and then another class. Or no. That's too many like regular classes.
I'm making
But
stickers.
I'm just going to be.
Oh, that's true. Let me know when you do that.
I'm going as a husk of a man. That's the
Husk of a
Halloween
man.
outfit.
Okay, well, I'll be normal, which is contrary to what it normally is. I'm doing Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I was considering dressing up as him for Halloween.
I think that
I
because
feel like we should.
But where would I get a wig? Because like all you need is a Bob Ross wig and like just like the regular outfit, and it's like he's got a very iconic dress.
Bob Ross one year. Yeah, it's pretty easy for me.
Yeah.
You just kind of needed to put on a slightly lighter t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got the like the sort of denim long sleeve shirt, jeans, whatnot.
Yeah. Did you have the paint or
Yeah, I had a palette, and whatnot, with all the paints on it,
no?
whatnot.
I've decided to go as full makeup too. During the day, Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. If you know who that is.
Is that an anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right crowd for that right now.
No.
Oh,
But I bet it looks sick.
Yeah, that's why I dyed my hair pink.
Oh, wait, that was pretty.
okay.
we, like,
You're
hit a
fully
harmony there.
committed.
Yeah.
I'm not committed.
That is a lot of commitment for that.
Yeah.
costume.
I
I respect that.
I wanted to dye my hair.
I mean,
for a while.
honestly, like I thought you just did it like for the look. I thought it was great.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the pink hair. So. Yeah. All right. So we're going to get into our activity. So we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. And we will be playing Heads Up, which basically is like guessing game. So what we'll be doing is we're going to decide who gets to go first. You're not supposed to look at the cards.
I'm just looking at
Okay.
what it says on the back.
You don't look at the cards. So what you're going to do is you're going to put all of the cards onto your headband. And we'll have this timer here. And you have to get as many as you can correct. So,
All of them at the same time?
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
And it's going to be sideways. It's going to be horizontal.
I'm gonna be
holding
horrendous at this game.
Yeah, don't have them all up yet. So I guess we can start with you.
sorry, my bad. I did not mean to.
So basically, I'm going to start the timer. And you're going to get a chip for whoever gets the most right. Well, you're gonna get a chip for whichever ones you get right. Whoever has the most chips at the end wins. So you're not gonna know, but we're gonna have to try to get him to guess what the movies are.
The headbands.
It's gonna be hard for him because he's
no.
a like partial immigrant, so like he doesn't know a lot
Partial,
of the,
bro.
American sort of references.
I'm on a green card, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
there's
be
two
fish out of
on
water, but
there's
I'm
two on every card. Once you get both of the ones on the card right, just take one of the cards off and put it down, and then we'll continue on until the timer runs out. We as the people helping him guess, we can't say the name of the movie.
Yeah,
Am I gonna know this one?
You might know the bottom one.
you might know the bottom one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait. So do I like ask questions? Or
No,
Dudes with shells.
With shells. Dudes with shells.
Dudes with shells, and
In
they
sewers.
fight things.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Yep, you got that.
That's
You got.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, don't you? Do you take the thing off or no?
No. There's
he's
I
good
need
to
to
go.
get the second one.
Yeah.
Guys, you're screwed.
How the hell? I don't.
Children
Children.
that investigate,
Yeah,
but
investigate
sneakily.
via espionage.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good way.
I can't ask questions, can I? Or
You can ask.
Yeah, you can.
is this a cartoon, live action?
Live action.
Live action.
Oh,
It's a kids
not,
movie.
It's not what's the Spy Kid?
Yeah.
Yep. You got it.
Okay.
Blue. Wait, no, that's the wrong one.
No, the top one.
The top one is blue people.
No, that's not what it is.
It's not the
Read it again,
Smurfs.
read it again,
Megamind?
read it again.
Oh, that's not it.
I don't know that one.
No. Okay. Someone who flies planes.
Like Kevin, but
Think like the jacket with the fur.
yeah, think of like
Oh, aviators.
Yeah. Sure. That counts.
look.
World War II or wait?
No, you're good.
No, you
You're
got it.
done.
All right. No. Wait.
Oh, okay.
And then he can't die.
You can't. He's like the weirder version of Spider-Man, kind of. They both have a similar
Venom?
vibe going on.
No.
Close, but
Not close.
Different, like
think of like a
Different-
body of water.
What?
I'm trying to
weird
hit
way
the
to
second
go
part.
for it.
Okay, never mind.
But like, is it like Marvel or DC or? Like,
Oh, we ran out of time.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Can I just see what it was?
Yeah.
Yes.
This timer goes really fast.
Oh, that's not a spider. Oh, I guess like yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it
I
looks
was
like
trying to-
Spider-Man. I don't know. I always thought
I didn't say Spider-Man. Don't look at me.
One name: Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds.
Reynolds. My bad. If you just said the Canadian Ryan, which could be either of them, like I would have probably like guessed from
Here.
there.
Those are yours.
Oh,
Get your shekels.
thank you.
Okay.
Pickles for you.
Also, yeah, how y'all really think I like did not like spend any time? in
Sometimes you
American
don't know
life?
like anything, and it's like, dude.
Well, that's because I was stupid. I don't think that's
Okay.
because I'm
you
immigrant.
could put your cards up. Turn them around. Turn them up. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you name like characters and stuff?
Yeah, you can name characters.
Wait, look at me.
Mike, don't look at me like.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
You recently binged this trilogy, and you have been like,
Oh, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
there you go. That's one.
This one.
What?
This one. You know the Tintin movie?
Yeah, I know.
You know the first word of the official name of the Tintin movie?
No.
Just like whatever it's
No,
called,
I
or
don't
like
know. I don't know what it's called. I just called it the Tintin movie.
oh, but like you know like what they usually say about Tintin. It's like the
You're-
something-
you're-
I don't know shit about Tintin.
Okay, then
You're
never
going
mind.
fast.
I don't-
Pass.
Pass? Okay.
Oh, I don't because I've never seen that movie before, so I was going on.
Oh, come on, guys. Okay.
That.
Olaf.
Yeah.
Frozen.
Yeah. And the
Not
last.
Deadpool.
last-
PG Deadpool.
Of the.
The one where everything was over.
And
it was-
Marvel universe.
Oh,
everything's
Endgame.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna. This timer goes so fast. I'm just gonna play it again.
It feels like you. Never mind.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that sucks for you.
Okay.
I don't know either of these. You could look at them.
I don't really know either of these.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know
skip?
either of these. Yeah, I just skipped both of those.
I don't know. I can skip. I should.
What the hell?
Motorcycle Gang.
But ladies.
But
Yeah.
ladies.
I don't know either of these either.
Oh.
What is the really famous name of the motorcycle gang? And then you replace the first
Hells
word.
Angels.
Okay, but
The Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
and then speaking of women, these are particularly hilarious, and it's singular. Just those are the words. It's synonyms, bro.
What?
Hilarious woman, singular.
Hilarious woman, singular. Funny woman. Funny girl.
Yeah.
What?
Good job.
I don't know.
All right.
It's all right.
Our timer's up.
Oh,
Okay. Here's.
damn. You got.
All right, and then it's your turn.
You got double time and everything.
I'm gonna be really bad at this. I hope
I'm-
you guys know this.
It's okay.
Right side up.
Oh, yeah, you're good. All right. Ready? Go.
Jack Black.
we're doing
guitars.
start from bottom?
Well, that's just the one I know the best. Jack Black plays the guitar famously.
He's
He's not.
teaching
If he doesn't know,
a
like,
group of younglings, students, how to play music via instrument.
okay. It's an institution where one could say it's an institution where one learns about geology except musical themed.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Synonyms. Think synonyms.
let's go with that.
Institution.
All right.
Wait, we don't say
Wait.
It's based off of books. It is about kids in a labyrinth.
A
And
lab.
they-
Oh, Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, careful, it's gonna fall off.
Oh,
Okay.
Christ.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Ooh. Okay.
I know.
One's a very, very famous book.
Also based on this, old book.
Old book.
Very famous romance novel. The movie.
Romeo and Juliet?
No,
No.
but
That's a
more
blank.
much more recent. Well, like it's like a 200 years old recent or something. Yeah. It's like what's her name? The Natalie Portman. Is it? No, it's Nicole Kidman.
I don't know.
Natalie Portman. I always,
All right, where's
yeah.
now?
I don't know that.
If I can skip them, I'm skipping them.
Okay. Oh, the bottom one you should know.
The one where.
Honey, where is my supersuit?
Oh.
You got this.
No, I know what it is, but why can't I figure it out?
Some could say he's exceptional. Maybe.
C'est incroyable, as they would say in France.
That's literally the word.
Incredible.
No,
Yes,
c'est en
yes,
français.
Okay, wait. Oh, the other
What's the
one. The one
Big franchise
where-
that people hate now, but used to be
the one
iconic in
where
like the
Darth
90s.
Vader redeems himself.
Yeah, there you go.
Star Wars.
Yeah, but
which
specific
one?
One where Darth Vader is like.
Where Darth Vader comes
The Return of the Empire?
so close. No. The last word was wrong. Return.
Empire Strikes Back.
No.
No,
The first guess you had.
Blank. Blank.
That's not helpful at all. You didn't say anything.
They came back.
The cat. You know.
Oh my God, Kevin. No. The first
You said-
movie title you listed, the last
Return-
word
Got
was
the title
wrong.
wrong, but like it's what we're trying to say.
Return of the
Return
Empire.
of the Jedi.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
All right.
All right. I think you've been out of time for a while, but
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
all right. Is this right?
By the way. What? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait. I don't know how to do the second one. The first one I can do.
All right. Here, you could be in charge.
Boy swings on vines in Disney movie.
Tarzan.
Yep.
There you go. Very, very long name.
Rumpelstiltskin.
And he has a particular kind. Oh, I can't say that word.
No. So all of like the title is a lot of words. It is it's about a person who shares a name with a famous Macedonian,
Okay. You're getting
All right. Look at you.
and it's about having a really horrible time.
a really horrible time from the hours of 12 a.m. to 12 p.m.
One might say it's a 24-hour
A
like set of
24-hour
time.
period that is particularly unpleasant.
Yes.
The Purge.
No.
No. Like we're talking about the first name. It's
Famous Greek guy that conquered everybody. His name,
Yeah.
but then followed by
he was
like
great.
really, really terrible. time.
Alexander's No Good Very Bad Day.
You're close enough.
See, Macedonia. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Macedonia.
Oh, okay. Top one in like 2019 was like the biggest grossing movie
Wakanda
of all
Forever.
time. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Black Panther.
Yep.
That old movie. Man.
We're not in
Red
Kansas
Slippers,
anymore.
Red Slippers.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I've gotten
I lost my son and he's underwater.
And he just
No, but
Nemo.
like,
Nemo.
yeah.
Finding Nemo. Finding.
Oh no, wait. I don't actually. Is this the
Where
monster
does that
one?
one take? No.
Okay, I
I don't know where it takes place, but I'm just trying to describe the title.
Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was insane. Okay.
That was just like
I think I'm out of time.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, you want double time?
I already got that double time.
Yeah, we
A timer's a little.
time doesn't matter.
Hey, I got Finding Dory next.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've lost my
Finding my
girlfriend.
my
I don't remember what
female
the.
acquaintance.
Are they?
I don't know. They're not.
Just you could have said Finding Nemo sequel. All right, I
I
have
don't know.
But that's fine.
5.
I got 3.
Yeah.
I also have 3.
I got 5.
Man,
Tie.
You really suck at this game, Sebastian.
I didn't get as much time. as
Yeah, man.
Would you guys like to play a different deck?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like different themes?
Do I take this? Do I take the? These guys out now.
I want to see if I could have gone the rest of them.
What do we have?
Oh.
Yeah, I Shrunk the Kids. Miracle on 34th Street. Never would have known.
I kind of realize how terrible I am at movies.
All right.
I'm really bad at this.
I have.
already know what
all
you
right.
should have
I
said
have.
for
We
this
could do. We could do movies. Yeah, we could do movies again. I have this mix it up, which is literally anything.
Oh god.
Oh, let's mix it up.
Oh, mix it up.
That
And then
sounds
I had
scary,
animals and like acted out.
I really want to like not be able to like get anything.
Yeah.
Even loves it.
Let's go.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go hard mode.
I'm gonna put that over there.
Make you feel found.
Do we keep the?
Podcast.
All right, now, buddy. Take it on. I'm hoping to present there.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give everyone 3, and we're not gonna time it this time. We're just gonna
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if we can get through all 3.
I'm gonna find myself because I don't want to suffer.
You know, but if your suffering brings me happiness.
All right.
Okay.
We could start with Sebastian.
Okay. Is this right?
Turn it over. Okay. He wrote "Not Like Us."
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
All right. The other
Are there
one,
multiple in here? Oh.
the co-star of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Die.
Oh, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Let me see.
Oh, he dresses
Like baggy.
baggy. Baggy
He's a
clothes.
traditional, like, kind of sloppy guy, but that's why everyone loves him.
Yeah.
Movie character.
Comedian.
Comedian. Real person.
Like stand-up comedy.
Kinda. He's been in a lot.
He's been in a lot of
Oh,
movies.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Okay.
He used to be the host of Jeopardy. Rest in peace.
Oh, Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I love Jeopardy.
Oh my god.
Stuff used
It's
to make your room smell better.
yeah.
Oh, like not aerosol.
You're honored to brand.
Brand.
Lice. No, crap. What's it called?
Man, do you feel that?
What's the other word? I'll think about like the first one. I like know the. Oh, scents.
Okay.
Breeze. Febreze.
Yeah. All right, Keith.
I love you. Ken.
You're a wizard.
You're a wizard.
Oh, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Or Hagrid coat. Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah. All right, Ethan. You are up.
Child. But the car's not here.
Yeah, they're not there.
Yeah.
This way.
Turn it over.
Great insight into the competency of the photography club
flip
execs.
it. Flip it. No, flip it again.
That's right.
Flip it again.
This is fine.
That's fine.
Stop.
Oh,
Okay.
No, flip it again.
No, stop.
Wait. Okay. Oh,
I think you have. I think you got to.
okay. So the first one, some would say he is the goat of soccer. Portuguese, I
Messi,
believe.
Lionel Messi.
No, the other one.
I don't know soccer.
No. There's like
I
two
watched
really
baseball once.
Oh my gosh. Portuguese guy named after Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
What?
You can pass if you want.
I don't know.
Okay.
What he used to describe the first guy.
Yeah. No. This is the first guy. This is the Lionel Messi of animals. What
Of
am I
animals, Steve Irwin.
saying? What? No.
No, it's like an actual animal.
No, I would say that Messi is.
They make that like.
You should go.
Yeah, this is a go.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant like, you know.
Are you skipping on the first one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, I forgot about that little guy.
Yeah.
What is this?
He runs.
Usain Bolt.
Not character.
Forrest Gump.
Yep.
Top one was famous back in the olden days. That's all I know. Like your era, like fame.
60s?
I don't know.
Give me a
Like
decade.
I honestly like. I think like 60.
I like recognize the name, but I don't
Are
know.
they a music person?
No idea. I think he was an actor.
Last name sounds similar to the word travel, but like longer.
No idea.
I don't.
I think you might have to skip this
I
one.
might.
I think we're all screwed on.
Yeah, I can't. Okay.
Oh, careful. It was John Travolta. I don't know.
What? You guys don't know John Travolta?
No, I know who it is. I don't know anything
Pulp
else.
Fiction, Taxi or not Taxi Driver. What was the other one called? What was the other one called?
Him.
Whatever. I can't remember.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Blowout. It's the best movie ever made.
Okay.
Yeah, Grease. Tons of movies.
That's where I know his
haven't.
name from.
No, I haven't seen.
He's like my favorite actor. Oh, you guys.
It's not Ryan Reynolds. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. She was Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, what's her name?
Wait, I thought that was the lady from Friends. I was thinking of Aniston. My bad.
No.
You got this.
I can get you
Jennifer. I would say Lopez, but it's definitely not
That's
Lopez.
close.
This word, this name might be associated with of Arabia.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Lawrence. Lawrence Breed.
Those animals that hop in Australia.
Bunnies. Oh, kangaroos.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, what was Lawrence of Arabia? What did you say?
Lawrence Arabia is great,
Right.
Okay.
except a little racist.
Well,
You got
all
it, okay.
movies from that are a little bit racist.
Ethan.
Okay. Some
Oh,
might say she's the greatest thing
She
since
died like a
sliced
couple
bread.
years ago.
Oh,
she's
God,
like,
is it
she's
person?
ancient.
Yes.
She's ancient. She was like
Like the queen?
She's been an actress. No.
Similar vibe.
Similar
Similar vibe. Like actress for like forever.
Last name is a color.
She was
Last
in
name is a
the
color.
she was in the Golden Girls.
Golden Girl.
Look at your shirt, Kevin. Same color.
What color? Is it? Yeah. Last name. It's that color.
White?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her first name?
Dude, how do you not know?
I don't know.
Where do you live?
I don't know.
You live on Ronald.
What is a synonym for?
Like Patrick, I live like him.
Yeah.
You know,
that tracks.
Kevin. You know Getty Images, like the
Getty, but replace the first word in Getty with a different letter. Or first letter in
Getty.
Getty with a.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Put it all together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
I guess I've
can I
heard of her.
see the, okay.
The spice that
It goes in
makes
desserts a
French
lot.
toast really
Good with apples.
Good with apples.
You remember on TikTok there was a thing where people take a spoonful of this and
Oh,
put it in
yeah,
their mouth?
Yeah.
Cinnamon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, Kevin.
Apple slices. Maybe I would again.
Ribbit.
Right.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Dude,
Right.
this is like pre-K material here.
French
You don't
people eat these.
understand.
French people love eating these.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
French people
around.
love eating.
Lily pads.
Frogs?
What kind of a noise do you think a
It's kind of
rabbit
frog.
makes?
Toad.
No.
Close.
It's a kind of
You're getting
frog
close.
mixed the name of like what you'd call male cows in the front.
They're really big frogs.
Really big frogs. Male cows, like male cows. What do you call
What's a male cow?
Steer.
No, not that.
Not-
A bull.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Bullfrog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we,
And then
what's
the
other-
second one is
You like to take long walks along it at sunset.
like
You've got the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, he's got all of them on his head.
I don't.
Oh,
like,
I don't.
no. Isn't Tina Fey in that one?
Okay.
Which one?
The top one.
Uh,
I would.
Yeah.
God. It's
The bottom one you might be able to get. This is the one with all the singing and people turning around in chairs. It's a show.
no, that's the voice. The other singing.
It's like they
top.
try and find one
Simon
person.
Cowell.
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
The top. I don't know how to describe the top.
No,
I
I-
honestly don't know what the top.
I don't know what the top
I don't
one
know
is
what it.
either.
I think
It's a number and then what I study. I study.
What's 50?
9 in geology?
No, like what is the geology study of
Rocks?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
number?
15 times 2.
15 times 2 in the front.
30?
Yes.
30 rocks?
Yeah, 30
singular,
rocks.
but sure, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Some. It's a movie for old people that my dad would love.
All right.
My mom used to watch.
Upside down.
Big.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
what
wearing
we're
these
wearing.
right now.
What we're wearing?
Oh, headband.
No, clothes.
Oh, headphones.
Yeah. This guy's friends with Matt Damon, has been in a lot of like movies from Boston, very famous. Was married to Jennifer Lopez.
I don't know what he does. Like the ads with the case, you know.
Oh yeah, it sounds
yeah.
like Affleck.
Thanks.
You know Aflac, like the insurance company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
His last name kind of sounds like
It's
that.
basically the same. And
Oh,
then-
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know so much about Ben Affleck.
That one's upside down.
Yeah. This could either be a sport or an insect
Yes.
or a sound.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
This guy
Slim
makes the
Shady.
sound. Yeah.
Oh, Eminem.
Yep.
There you go.
Wow. But I'm really bad at this. Where your mom posts everything on social media. We like use Instagram normally. It's like the older generation.
Yeah, yeah. This is what
Facebook?
they. Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
And then
Michael's giggling.
white face paint, red bushy hair.
Kind of makes me a
Clown.
little
Nose,
scared.
yeah.
Clown.
Wow.
Damn, nice. That was a
perfect.
speed round.
Yeah.
Speed round.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier than movies. It's just like everyday objects.
Yeah.
Well, this was kind of
And
like
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
That's an everyday object.
Okay, can we talk about the fact you don't know what a frog sounds like?
I thought you were talking about like a...
Seriously?
No,
You don't know Ribbit?
we need this on record.
on.
We need a recording of you justifying this.
I
what
was
the
like
hell,
2
Kevin?
years old and I would go Ribbit. Yeah, that's a frog.
Dude, like I'm not even from
like
this
a
country,
cricket.
and I
It's
know
gonna
how
make that
Americans.
noise.
No,
No,
they
they
say
don't.
crickets. That's what they're. That's how,
Cricket.
We need to send you back to kindergarten.
I guess so.
Yeah,
How
I
is-
need to watch that, like, the cow.
Kevin, you're fired.
He's on the spinning wheel thing.
how's your object permanence?
Oh, not great.
Oh, dude, this guy does not know anything
Kevin,
about
you see this camera?
Yeah. Where'd it go? Where'd the camera go?
Wait, Where did it go, actually?
I don't know. Actually.
Where'd it go?
Where is it?
Where'd it go?
Oh no, I found. Wait. Oh,
Okay.
there. It is. Yeah, no.
Wait, how did you get that?
I don't know. It's just I looked down and it like appeared in my hand. It was crazy.
It's crazy.
Can I do that?
You try. I don't know. Like hold it.
Yeah.
No, it's still there.
Where is it?
Wait, what happened? Sorry.
This is so dumb.
Okay.
Aren't you glad that one of Purdue's oldest and biggest clubs are being run by us?
You guys are fun.
We're gonna
certainly.
crash and burn
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Before we finish off, why don't you guys plug whatever you want to, like your Discord?
Please. Okay, we have the Discord. Kevin runs the Discord. You can find it by looking at our website. It should be on there. There's also
It's on our website. It's on
a
our
bunch of different
Instagram.
contacts. If you look up Purdue Photography Club on Google, you should find us.
Yeah. What's your Instagram handle?
I think it's just Purdue Photography or Purdue Photo Club, probably.
It might be Purdue Photo.
I think it's Purdue Photo Club.
It's Purdue Photo.
I think it's that. It's
And
either
then
that or
what's your
Photography Club.
Reddit?
That's a
We don't do anything on there. I just yell at people.
Yeah, he just comments on people.
I just go nice photo.
If you want to, if you really like reading nice photo like a lot, you could follow us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice photo.
But definitely join the Discord. The Discord is probably one of
Discord is
the
where you
greatest
get all the
things we have.
information out to people.
Yeah.
So that's like the place.
If you want to get into film photography, it will never get cheaper than now. I promise.
You're never going to be able to.
We have enough chemicals to develop 1,200 rolls of film. If you do not use it, it will go bad.
Nuclear apocalypse. Like
Yeah.
it's fine. Please come.
Yeah, what's our like
show up.
color roll? It's like 50 cents a roll or something.
Yeah.
I think we got it down to like
We
30 now.
subsidize it to a crazy amount.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for watching The Boiler Room. Be sure to check out Purdue Photography Club if it interests you. They're fun guys.
It does interest
Oh, we're such fun.
Yeah, they're fun
We're
guys.
Hilarious. I don't know if you know this.
All right.
So funny.
And we'll see you next time on The Boiler Room. Bye.
Thank you so much for having us. Bye.
Flying hurricanes.
Hey, Ethan, Kevin, should we get a podcast set up for the studio? Just to like, whenever something's developing in the Jobo, we could just turn these on. And just
I think we should. At least the disco ball.
no, we first of all, yes, yeah, true. But also, we could actually just run a podcast out of the darkroom.
The Darkroom podcast.
Dark
Yeah.
podcast. The lights are. There's just no footage because it's completely black. No, nothing. It's just audio.
We just like turn up the gain on the like the ISO on the video, and you just see like the light from the Jobo turning down.
Shadows.
Yeah, and every once in a while you hear like a rat scurrying around, or the
Yeah.
the Jobo going up.
On today's podcast, Ethan drinks the Jobo water.
Ethan drinks the Jobo juice and doesn't come back.
Is my mic back on?
We could probably bottle Jobo juice.
I can hear you, so it must be. I think your monitor thing isn't turned up.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Okay,
That's
then-
why. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that might have been my fault.
No, you're.
When I was adjusting it, I thought this was fine. And I was like, it's not due. Oh, I just adjusted.
That's fine.